It's 7:30. Good morning. I'm Ian Crouch with Hunter News. A former highway patrol officer has been ordered to perform 150 hours of community service and has had his licence suspended after being caught drink driving at 5 times over the legal limit near Singleton. Scott O'Malley, who's now a truck driver, returned a reading of 0.272 in September. The Herald reports the 42-year-old was a member of the police force until he was caught taking bribes and subsequently sacked. Investigations are continuing after a pig's head was discovered at the Wallsend Mosque. It's the second incident at the mosque in less than a week after a man was attacked while leaving evening prayers last Wednesday. Superintendent John Grolton says police are reviewing CCTV footage of the incident, which shows two men hurling the pig's head into the front yard of the mosque on Monday night.
There's potential that this is a bias-motivated crime, but we can't rule anything in or out until our investigation tells us exactly what the motivations were.
A 42-year-old man is due to front court next month, accused of exposing himself several times to families at Newcastle Baths. Police were called to Baths on Tuesday afternoon after a mother and her two young children were approached by the man in the kids' pool. He was arrested at the Baths and has been granted bail to appear in Newcastle local court on December 11. Construction fences around the Merriweather Baths will come down today, signalling the facility is once again open to the public. The ocean baths were closed while work took place on the iconic site to fix the appearance, safety, pumping and pipework systems. Lifeguards will also return to the area, patrolling from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. each day. Lord Mayor-elect New Italian Elms says the upgrades will be a benefit to all those who use the facilities.
So the children's pool has sort of two different levels in it, as well as a much improved access for anyone that might have a disability. It also, which is really important, we've improved the pumping.
Hunter Medicare Local is preparing a tender with Medicare locals from New England and the Central Coast in a bid to operate the primary health network set to serve their respective areas. The primary health network will concentrate on improving the health of communities while giving GPs more room to respond to community health needs and priorities. Scott White from Hunter Medicare Local says the new health network will ease pressure on the public hospital system.
One of the best places to keep people is to keep them healthy and keep them at home. So it's about trying to work with patients and consumers to help them look after themselves as best as possible in their own homes, because that's the best place that they can receive their care.
And hundreds of teachers from across New South Wales will gather in Newcastle today to learn about the best way to teach our children while also improving how they behave at school. It's all part of the Positive Behaviour for Learning program, which has been trialled across the Hunter for almost 4 years. The program teaches children how to conduct themselves when doing everyday things like going to the canteen and waiting for a bus. Now with sport, Sally Spicer.
Former Jets player Labino Haliti has warned teammates not to write off the Jets in the lead-up to their match on Saturday. The Western Sydney Wanderers striker says the team will be especially determined considering their poor season performance so far. The Jets have failed to win any of their 6 games this season. Knights international forwards Cade Snowden and Jeremy Smith will return to training on Monday. The two accepted suspensions for unknowingly taking banned steroids with a host of former Cronulla teammates in 2011. Knights coach Rick Stone says he hopes the move by Asada will benefit the team long term. Briefly, Newcastle Cricket Chief Executive Ivan Spurts is encouraging the city to embrace the World Cup spirit when the trophy comes to Foreshore Park on December 13. And under-15s Maitland football duo Georgie Little and Josie Kell will travel to Fiji to represent New South Wales in an international tournament. That's sport. I'm Sally Spicer.
To NURFM News Time coming up to 26 to 8.